All right, here's a look at our wild and wacky spring weather as we head into the first full weekend of spring. Things are changing as far as watches and warnings issued by the National Weather Service. First, not as much red on the map. National Weather Service dropping all of our warnings in our viewing area with the exception of our South Dakota counties and into southern and western Minnesota. Winter storm warnings remain there, and from Minot out towards Rolla and Rugby, a chance for some wintry conditions there. We still will have wintry conditions elsewhere. However, it looks like the snowfall potential a little bit less than what we were talking before, and hardly anything taking place in northwest Minnesota with round one. Here's the latest look at the radar and why our concerns are shifting. We have the heaviest bands of snow from the Devil's Lake Basin in northeast North Dakota right down through Wells County and just off to the east of the Bismarck area. While there's a sharp cutoff line where absolutely nothing and boring conditions continue. Some of us like boring this time of year, being spring. Radar is showing snow in Lakes Country and Fargo-Moorhead, not much reaching the ground. Let's get right into it. And as you see the radar, this is not advancing anywhere. It's persistent here from Langdon and points south through Rock Lake, Devil's Lake, Maddock, and right into the Wells County area near Harvey as the snow is entering New Rockford and Carrington now. Some of those bands quite heavy. Where you see the dark blues here, we'll see snowfall accumulation rates of about an inch per hour. Take a look at this though. The whites you see here, big time flakes. This is all marching east-southeast and is what's going to push into our southern valley as we go through the evening. This band a little more concentrated and could produce some pretty good active snowfall rates, but it's a narrow band, so it's not going to last all that long. Then as we look down to south, nothing going on. In fact, rain and lightning a possibility down to the south near Huron. This is where we expect the best chance for heavy snow to develop tonight into southwest Minnesota, and that's why the warning continues for you. Let's get right to your hour-by-hour forecast. What we see on the radar right now as we set this into motion will gradually slide eastward in the southern valley, but nothing happens tonight in northwest Minnesota. Temperatures stay put in the lower 30s. Once that snow starts falling, though, it could cool off fairly quickly, and we could end up with some very slippery roads as the snow moves right over the Red River Valley throughout the overnight hours all night, with the heaviest bands focused over the Sisseton Hills area and southeast North Dakota through the overnight. We start our day with temperatures near 30. We climb a little bit, but not much. Notice, so the radar quiet. Looks like a gray, soupy day, and then maybe a little bit of sun breaking through as we head into the late afternoon and evening hours. How much snow are we talking? Well, as opposed to 2 to 5, we've adjusted it to 3 to 6 inches. Isolated places could pick up a little bit more than that. Fargo, Moorhead, and Lakes Country, 1 to 4, and probably 2 or so in Fargo. But as you go into Richland County down toward the Sisseton Hills, higher amounts of 6 to 9 inches in those locations. Likewise, that band pushing into Stutsman County now will drop some heavy, quick snow, and that's why that area is also still something to keep our eyes on. For now, we have gray skies. Notice there could be a little bit of flurry activity moving into our westernmost counties as we speak. 37 degrees now in Fargo, 36. In Moorhead, temperatures have cooled where the snow is flying, 28 in the Devil's Lake Basin, 32 in Valley City, with much of Lakes Country still in the mid and even upper 30s in northwest Minnesota. Winds are gusting to 35 miles per hour, so if you are driving in open country where the snow is flying, visibility will be reduced. Snowfall chances last until the morning hours tomorrow in Fargo. The rest of the day very quiet with a chance at some sun late in the day. Then round 2 we've been talking about, we get a little bit of snow on Sunday. Monday, though, looks very wet, for some liquid wet. But this will add on an additional 2 to 5 inches from the Sisseton Hills into Lakes Country. So that's why we could have some really enhanced snowfall potential in northeast South Dakota by the close of the weekend. Joni uploading spring in the northern plains, and they've got it just right. Sun, lawn, snow, frozen. All right, Sunday, snow, periods of snow, but it should be pretty light. Monday, I think accumulating snow once again, and then quieter weather as we go through the rest of the week.
There's the relief we're looking for.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.